Hey Pip, ready to take a quiz on tomatoes?
Yeah, why not? I love to eat tomatoes and I know everything about tomatoes.
Okay, let's see. I will ask you 4 questions.
Go ahead.
Tomatoes are which part of the plant?
Fruit, that's an easy one.
Which vitamin is present in tomatoes?
Vitamin C. That's why eating tomatoes is good.
Oh, you know it? Tell me now, why is tomato scientifically considered a fruit, though people use it as a vegetable?
Because it contains seeds and develops from the ovary.
Correct. Now tell this one. Which is the biggest tomato fight in the world?
Tomato fight? I have never heard of that. What is it?
It's the festival of La Tomatina celebrated every year in the city of Buñol in Spain.
So, do you mean that people fight with tomatoes during this festival? Tell me more about it. I am sure our friends sitting out there would love to know more about this interesting festival. Tell me, how did this crazy festival start?
This is an interesting story. In the city of Buñol in Spain, on the last Wednesday of August in 1945, a few young people went to the town square to attend the Giants and Big Heads Figures parade. In their excitement, they did not realize when did they bump against one of the participants who fell on a heap of tomatoes selling alongside the road. The participant got angry and started throwing tomatoes on the group of these young men. Soon, the crowd started throwing tomatoes at each other until the police came to end the fight.
This is funny. How a decent parade turned to a vegetable fight. But did it happen the next year too?
The next year and many years after that, people used to bring tomatoes from home and knowingly picked up a fight during the parade and used to throw tomatoes on the crowd. Slowly, they started liking the tomato fight, and that's how La Tomatina started being celebrated as a festival.
And were the police of that area fine with that fight?
No, in fact, the festival was banned in the early 50s. But by then, people had developed liking for this festival, which was full of energy. So, the city officials allowed people to participate in the festival in 1957.
And where do all these tomatoes come from?
Interestingly, the city of Buñol does not grow any tomatoes. For the festival, tomatoes are specially grown in Extremadura, a beautiful tourist destination situated 570 kilometers away from Buñol.
People must be using lots of tomatoes during the festival.
Yeah, 150,000 kgs of tomatoes just for an hour's fight.
Wow, that's a big number. I thought it's a day's event.
Well, there are a lot of events that start a week before the last Wednesday of August. Parades, fireworks, music, dancing, and the exciting cooking contest called the Paella Cook-Off Contest.
Wow, one full week of festivity. I would love to be a part of the festival next year.
Yeah, the festival is so popular that on the day of La Tomatina, Buñol's population swells from just 9,000 to about 30,000.
Are there some rules for the tomato fight? Because without rules, it may take a dangerous shape.
Well, for the festival, people wear clothes that they would not mind throwing away. And there are rules that people follow with discipline. Rule number 1 is the tomatoes have to be squashed before throwing to avoid injuries. Rule number 2 says only tomatoes should be thrown during the fight, nothing else. Rule number 3 says participants should make way for the tomato-loaded trucks and lorries. And rule number 4 says that as the bell rings to end the fight, no more tomatoes should be thrown after that.
So, is everybody allowed to be a part of the festival?
No, only people above the age of 18 years are allowed, and they should have bought the festival tickets, which costs around 10 euros. And the start of the tomato fight is equally interesting.
Tell me about that.
A delicious Spanish ham steak is hung on the top of a greasy wooden pole, which is about 2 stories high. Some enthusiastic man has to climb that greasy pole and get back the ham to officially start the festival of La Tomatina.
Oh, that's a difficult thing to do. And who cleans the city after the fight? It would get so dirty after tons of tomatoes are being thrown on the roads.
After the fight is over, the city is washed with fire trucks carrying big hose, and the city looks much cleaner than before.
Oh, is it because tomatoes are acidic and they pull off the dirt?
Yes, absolutely. A question again. La Tomatina is celebrated in which city?
In the city of Buñol in Spain. La Tomatina is a festival of happiness, friendship and energy. This year, though the festival of La Tomatina is cancelled due to the coronavirus pandemic, let's keep the spirit of La Tomatina alive and let's look forward to the festivity next year with even higher spirits and happiness.
And if you want to know more about La Tomatina, visit our website www.makemegenius.com. There you will find La Tomatina facts, quiz, Facebook profile picture frames and lot more. Don't miss it. We will meet again with the story of yet another festival very soon.
Meanwhile, watch out for the inspirational story of Albert Einstein on the 10th of August in our exciting series of great personalities.
Till then, take care, stay safe, and keep the spirit of La Tomatina alive. See you soon.